details.
All right, Kenya has inched closer to the realization of its dream to achieve green energy by 2030. The two independent power producers are now at the Nakuru's Menengai crater geothermal power project. Sosian Energy has completed setting up its power plant and is set to inject 35 megawatts of power to the national grid by July this year. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua today led the groundbreaking ceremony for the second power plant by Geothermal Africa with similar capacity. Speaking during the event, Gachagua said that this will be a great milestone for the country towards addressing growing power demands and lowering its current high costs.
Ray of hope has shone on Kenyans who have been waiting with bated breath for power generation from the Menengai crater geothermal power project. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua today led the groundbreaking ceremony for the second independent power producer, Geothermal Africa.
It has been stuck for the last 10 years. To lower the cost of power, our government has dealt with all the bottlenecks that have been a hindrance to have the function we have today.
3 independent power producers at Menengai will collectively inject 105 megawatts of energy to the national grid.
Green energy is more reliable than fossil fuel or hydropower, even in times of catastrophes like the recent drought, which substantially reduce the volumes of water in our rivers and dams.
We'll work to bring down the cost of energy. We'll work to confirm that Kenya will be fully compliant with our commitment to be 100% green by 2030.
The independent power producers include Sosian Energy, which is fully Kenyan-owned, Geothermal Africa, and All Power. The president is expected to officially commission Sosian Energy, which is the first to complete their power plant at Menengai later this month.
We're looking very forward to helping support the president in reducing the cost of living in this country by supplying cheap energy to the grid. That's not only cheap, but also sustainable. In the initial phase, we'll start with 22 megawatts as early commissioning, and the full balance of the 35 megawatts will happen, God willing, by end of July. Because of the cheap tariff, we hope that KPLC will pass on this on to the Mwananchi.
Keegan said that the project, though still within its timeline, has come with numerous hurdles.
We awarded this contract in 2014. We had a lot of hurdles coming here: financial, technical, commercial, and legal. But we believed in ourselves. I think it was our self-belief, knowing that even though we're Kenyans and we're smaller than our competitors who have much bigger pockets than us, we stood firm and we overcame each of those issues.
Generation of power through diesel and go to green energy, and in several months to come will bring the cost of power down for our domestic users and also for our industries and factories.
At Sosian Energy, the local community is already benefiting, with some of the neighboring schools getting free construction materials.
When they come in as unskilled, we're calling them general workers. When they come in, we ensure that there is knowledge transfer. After maybe 2 or 3 months down the line, they've been taken into different departments.
Nilikuja kwa hii mradi ya Sosian last year mwezi wa 3. Hii mradi imenisaidia sana cause wakati nilikuja hapa I was jobless, nilikuwa nahangaika sana na nimepata school fees,
nimefaidika kwa hiyo kazi. Sasa tukiongea niko na familia yangu wamerudi, tumekaa nao pamoja. Sasa nimechenga hata nyumba. Sasa hata nimekuwa na kuku hata mbuzi.
Ken Gashohe, KTN News, Nakuru County.
In other news, President William Ruto is calling for urgent reform